Hello guys, um, you're welcome to our second edition of our webinar, series webinar. Thank you all for joining. We have about 400 people already. So we're also streaming live on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube. So welcome guys. Sorry for that. We'll be having Dr. Bees join us very soon, and then like we always do, we are going to have a discount code that will be shared for everyone to be able to purchase an account at a very discounted price. So the topic we're going to be discussing today is how not to lose a funded account with Dr. Bees. And Dr. Bees is someone that has been into the trading game for quite for some years now, and is going to be he's going to be teaching us, taking us through his whole trading journey so far, how he started and all. Like that. So we're going to have Dr. Bees talk to us, and also I already mentioned we're going to have a 25% discount code that will be we're going to like push it out for everybody to participate, for everybody that joined our meeting to participate. And then also we're going to have a couple of our guys that have gotten paid, from $5,000 to $500, no matter the amount and all. They are going to okay, I think we have Dr. Bees. So we're going to be giving out, like we did last week, we gave out 2 accounts to 2 people. So we're going to be doing the same today also. And I'm really looking forward to who our winner will be for today. So yeah, we're going to have Dr. Bees join us. Okay. So we have Dr. Bees. Okay. Good evening, Dr. Bees. Can you hear us?
Yeah, good evening. I can hear you.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Bees, for joining. That was smooth. So today, primarily the topic for today is how not to lose a funded account. How not to lose a funded account. And so before we start with that, I want you to do a brief interview discussion with some of the people that have successfully made withdrawals from Consumate. Talk to them ask them questions about their trading journey. How many accounts did they blow before they were finally able to get their payouts, and then how much they've gotten so far. So the first person I'll be calling, we have with us Folashade or Jeremy. So Folashade she has made withdrawal from Consumate about 2 times. She has withdrawn 2 times, 25K, 100K. So Folashade, can you hear? Your speaker is muted. You're muted.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Folashade. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, so we have Dr. Bills here, and Dr. Bills is going to be, taking us through. He's going to be asking you a few questions about your trading journey with Consummate. How it all started, how many accounts you've blown, how much have you been able to get paid from Consummate, and all. So, Dr. Bills, over to you.
Yeah, good evening, Folashade. How are you doing?
Good evening, Peeps. Good to have you.
Yeah, so how you've been using Consummate Trader for how long now?
Yeah, for like 3 months now, 3 to 4 months.
Okay, how has it been so far with your trading journey so far? How has it been like?
It's been wonderful. I had my ups and downs.
Okay. So since you've been trading, have you been able to make withdrawals, profits, losses?
I started with a 25,000 account.
Okay. Then the $25,000 account, is it evaluation account or Express Pro or Express Lite?
I do evaluation strictly because it's cheaper, and I just think I like evaluation being cheaper. The advantages are your equity you get will be more for the value. So I stick with evaluation. I don't do Express Lite or any other one.
Okay, you're able to pass the first challenge and the second one. Can you hear me?
Hello, Folashade. Are you there?
I think she's offline.
She's still connected.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, we can hear you.
Yeah. So I do strictly evaluation. I don't do any other products.
Okay, what I'm asking is, okay, how many evaluation accounts have you been able to get to a live account?
Okay. I had my 25,000 accounts at first. Then somehow I got to listen to an interview by Jeffrey. Like, you can't just have an account, you should have multiple accounts because anything could happen to any of the accounts. So I went in for another 100,000. So I had two running at the same time.
Okay.
It took me a longer time to complete my challenge. I was having each until I got the strategy I needed to pass evaluation. So I passed the 25 and I got paid from it. Same with the trade.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So my name is Dr. Bills. I'm happy to be here with you guys today. I was invited by Kwaku to talk to you about how I was able to manage my own account.
Dr. Bills.
So, yeah?
Yeah, so just 1 minute before you start with the topic for the day, I really want to ask Folashade a few questions, So Folashade, you said
Yes,
you've blown like how many accounts before you finally got paid?
Okay. I think you mean with Consummate, right?
Yeah, with
because
Consummate, yeah.
I was blowing real money before.
Yeah.
I was blowing.
Hello, Folashade.
25,000. I think I blew the 25,000.
Yeah.
25,000. Then I bought another one. Then I had that each. Then, if you remember, I had that each. Then, yeah. Then my drawdown wasn't up to the system was not really updated then, so they took me off. I wanted to run mad. I started calling up, then they restored counting. So my 100K, now I was one of the scapegoats. It was that's a big whatever. So I had.
So like in total, like how much have we withdrawn from the 15% bonus with the purchasing fee? Like, can you just give us a summary of how much you've withdrawn in like the 4 months you've been, trading with us? Hello, Folashade.
Hello.
Yeah. So how much have you
On my
withdrawn in total?
On my 25,000, I made a profit of 4,000 to.
We can't hear you anymore. If
my bonus, hello? I was paid my bonus.
Can you take it again, because we couldn't hear you for a while? Can you say it again from your $25,000 account?
Okay, on my $25,000 account, I made a sum of 4,220. So when the charges for consummate was removed, I was able to withdraw about 3,000 plus.
Okay.
3,007 something. Then I got my bonus. That's 15% of my evaluation. And the money I used in purchasing, immediately I withdrew. Same goes for the 100K. The 100K, I made a profit of 8,000 something, but that one was hard though. It was hard because I had to withdraw my bonus. So I was trying. I even
Folashade, are you there? Hello?
Collected my evaluation bonus and the amount I used in purchasing.
Okay. So what can you just say to someone out there, still struggling with passing a prop firm, getting paid out and all? What just, encourage someone. I know your story. Like I've seen your trades, I've seen the account you've blown, I've seen, so like what can you say to someone? The first time I saw you getting paid, I was happy. I said, finally, this woman finally got paid. Like she's very convinced, you understand? So what can you say to someone out there? Encourage someone there, like about prop firm.
Okay, what I would like to say is this. Prop firms are the best. Yes, we might all think that the evaluation period, we're working for them, but actually the equity you get in return is what's more than what you do for them. Then another thing is when you have your targets for the evaluation, okay, say 100,000 accounts, you have 8,000 to make on the first phase. You don't need to say yourself. You can break it down. Once you hit that target, just leave the market for the next day. Don't think because consummate had the 0 trading days, you want to rush it off. They are good days. Yes, they are good days. And there are some strategies that work and there are some that doesn't work. Because before I used smaller lots, but later I realized that it's not going to work. Because even at times, when you use bigger lot, before it moves a bit, you already make some and you're out of the market. Nobody owns the market. Imagine you using a 2 lots and it just moved 20 pips. That's 400 from your 800. And you do 4 of those in a day. That's 1,600. Not forgetting that there will be days that it will be bad and you eat your stop loss.
Sure. So I think you've said it all, the fact that a lot of people want to eat, it's because of the 0 minimum trading days. They want to eat their target that same day. They get to like lose their account. But like you said, have a target, have a plan, go with it, and that's it. So thanks so much, Folashade, for joining. Thank you for sharing your testimony, your trading journey with Consummate. And then, I'm really so glad, seeing how much you've grown with Consummate, you've gotten paid, and I'm really so encouraged with what you have been doing. Thank you so much. Now, over to Dr. Biz. So, Dr. Biz is going to be talking to us about how not to lose a funded account. So, Dr. Biz, over to you. The floor is all yours, sir.
Yeah, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I was called by Consummate to educate you on how to manage a funded account. You finally get a live account. So, for example, let me use myself as an example. I got a 50K account with Consummate. Then I also got a 400K account with Consummate. So the 50K account, the first month, I was able to make 3,000 on it. Then I withdrew. Then the second month, I was able to make 10,000 on that same 50K account. Then on that 400K account, the first month, I was able to make 34,000 on it. So I guess that was what I guess Consummate was following my account. That was why they were able to, like, how was I able to do it? That consistently I was gradually growing my account, making my profits. There was no loss on any of those accounts. I always post those trades. I post the result on my story and on my page. People will come and ask, like, how did you do it? How were you able to trade this account without losses? There was no losses at all. I was just consistently making my profit gradually. But this is why I'm here today, to educate you on how you can do something like that without having to blow your account in maybe a day or in a few days, or maybe by using the wrong lot size. So, but firstly, I would like to talk about Profem, because I know some of us here we are novice. This might be our first time of trying to get a Profem account. So I'll have to come down to your level, take it from the scratch. So when we talk about Profems, Profems are like big companies like banks, big banks, all these hedge funds and big brokers that have the big money. So what they do is they give this big fund, they give it to people like us, people that they know that, okay, this guy doesn't have money, so let's give him this huge amount of money to trade for us. Then when you trade for us, we'll split the profits. Maybe you take 80, you take 20%, because they know you have the skill, but they have the money, so they give you the money to trade for them. You get a percentage of it, you get a percentage of it. So that's the concept behind Profem. So after some time, there were a lot of modification, and they introduced all these challenges whereby you have to pass a phase to get live account and all. So with this new concept now, they introduced those, what we call let's use Consummate, for example. They have three stages. They have the evaluation, the Express Pro, the Express Lite. So for the evaluation, you have to go through two challenges to get funded. Then for the Express Pro, you have to go through one challenge to get funded. Then for the Express Lite, that means you're getting a live account. So for the evaluation part of it, they are going through two stages. What you have to do is, let's do the 5,000. They have different categories: 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200, 400. So let's use 5,000 for example. So if you buy the $5,000 challenge account, your target, your goal is to make on the first challenge, you have to make 8% on that 5,000. So on that 5,000, you have to, the only thing you just have to do is make 400 on that 5,000 to make it 5,400. Then you move to the second challenge, which you have to just make 5% on that account. That's making like 250 on the 5,000 to get a live account. So that's what you need to do to pass the evaluation phase. The Express Lite just need to go through one challenge to get a live account. Then the Express, that's the Express Pro, sorry. The Express Lite, that means you're getting a straight live account. So why I recommend Consummate is the fact that they make everything very flexible and, I can say, transparent. They introduce some concept that you can't find on other there are a lot of upcoming Pro-Firm companies, but there are some uniqueness that come with Consulate. At the end of when you get a live account, at the end of the month, you can withdraw the money. They will refund the money you use in buying that account. Then you can withdraw at least 80% of whatever you make in the first month. Then I think they will take 20%. Then the following month, if you keep making your profit consistent, the following month you can withdraw 90%. I think they will take 10%. So this is something that you might not find anywhere else. So they give you that opportunity on Consulate. So I'm someone that on my page, every Friday I give out free Pro-Firm accounts to people, to my students and people that don't have access to funds. So that's why I decided, okay, let me just get myself a 50K and a 400K account. So that's how I got one, the 50K and the 400. Like I said, the first month, when I started trading, I made 3,000. I think I withdrew it. Then second month, I made, on that same 50K account, I was able to push it down to 11,000. Then on my 400K account, just the first one, I was able to push it to 30,000. And I did it consistently. Like I did it without much stress. Because people buy Pro-Firm, people I give Pro-Firm account, they do come to me like after 2 days or 3 days, they've blown their account. Like after some few days, they will say, I don't know what happened. They'll just tell you that when the account is gone. So I wonder what's really going on. Like why do you find it very difficult to manage this account? So that was why I decided let me just take because I'm not a fan of Pro-Firm. I prefer to trade my own funds myself. But I just decided, okay, let me just try what these people are doing. Let me see what's going on. Why are these people using their account? That's why I went ahead to get those accounts for myself. So, okay, let's now go to the purpose of this meeting, which is teaching you, guiding you on how I was able to do this thing consistently. I'm not on video now. I would love to show you my trades, all my trades. There's a way I can put it on video. All my trades on MetaTrader, the way I took them, the website I was using.
Dr. Biz, if where you are is somewhere you can put on your video, I think it will.
Yeah, I'll let you my screen. Like just show my phone screens so you can see my.
Okay.
Is that possible? Or can I send it to you? Maybe you can put it on your own screen or something?
No, on your settings, just enable video on your settings.
Okay.
You just need to do is to enable the video. Then you will be live. Everybody will be able to see you.
No, it's just my screen I want to show.
And just the screen. So you just do it that way. Or you can send it to me. I will share the screen. No problem.
Okay. I should do it on WhatsApp, yeah?
Yeah. So you can continue.
Okay. So that was why I got this account and I was trading. You should know that there's something I want to understand about this forex market. You can be a very good trader technically. You can be technically good, like you are good. You see everything, all the conferences you are looking for, you find them on the chart. Like, okay, I've seen everything I'm looking for. Now let me take it buy or let me take it sell. And you just go into the market and realize that you are in loss. You will now be asking yourself, now what's going on? How come I saw everything I was looking for and this market is going against me? There's one thing you have to understand, that there are a lot of things controlling the prices. You might be good technically, but there's this fundamental part of it that you might be missing out. We are aware of the news. We are aware of the major news. Most the things we know is just the major news, like maybe all the CPI, NFP, FOMC, those kind of news. That's what most people are familiar with. But what you have to understand is there are still some minor news that you don't know. There are some sites you go to, they'll tell you that this news is of high volatility. Then another side will tell you that this is medium. It's not something to worry about. But it varies. So why it's like that is because there are some weeks that particular pair might be, when the news comes, volatile. Then the next week it won't be. So that's why some sites see it as something to worry about. Some side doesn't see it as something to worry about. So all these things, you always see them at interval every day. So those are the things that will at some point affect your trades. So you have to, as you trade, you have to put those things, you have to put out at the back of your mind that, okay, even if I'm good, technically I'm smart, I'm good, I know what I'm doing, I have a good strategy. There's still other things that are affecting price. So let me just give me a minute, let me try to send my. So have you seen it? Hello.
Not yet. I've not seen it. Okay, yeah. I just got it. I just got it. I'll share the screen now. So the first one was my 400K account. And the second one I sent to you was my 50K account. So as I was saying, there are a lot of things, there are other things controlling price. So you cannot just say, okay, because they are good technically, you always be right all the time. You might not always be right. You might just go into a trade now, all of a sudden just that, okay, it's going against you. And you are someone that you don't even know what you are risking. You've risked too much. Then when it's going against you, that's just the end of your account. The account is gone. So in that case, what you do is what I do is every account size, there's a specific lot. Now I add a 50K account, or even if I have a 5K account, I make a lot size to use. So I have a 50K, I had a 50K account and a 400K account. My 50K account, what I did was, let me use my phone. Can you anyone? Let me use my 50K account. My 50K account, what I did was, this is a 50K account, and I had it back of my mind that even though I technically have a very good strategy, there are other things affecting price. I don't over risk. So what I do is that 50K account, and I'm telling you that if you follow this principle, you can consistently every month be making something for yourself. Because with this principle, with this method I'm about to explain now, the fear of, there are times when you just go into a trade, when you're in loss, you start getting scared. But when you use this when you follow this pattern, it eliminates that fear of like, okay, I have to be worried, or I don't have to be worried. So now with a 50K account, what I did was, with my 50, is the screen on? Can you share it? Yeah, just 1 minute, please. I would
on my 50K account, what I did was that 50K account. What I did was, when I find what I'm looking for in the chart and say, okay, this is what I want to do, I want to buy now, I just take just one position on that 50K account and I use a lot size of 1. Some people, they might say, this lot size is too small, the 50K account. I can't use 1, I want to use 5. But I'm telling you that if you follow this pattern, every month you can consistently be making something for yourself. So with this one lot size that I'm using, regardless of whatever happens, maybe I went into that trade, then a news came up, anything happened, and I found myself in some kind of drawdown I wasn't expecting. With this one lot size I've used on a 50K account. So okay, let me use myself for example. This one lot size I use now, at times, okay, maybe I end up in some drawdown. This is 1K account, maybe 300, 400. I don't panic. I don't worry, because it has happened to me before that, okay, after 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, at times I even hold my trade for 1 week just because I'm in loss on that one position. 1 week, I'll hold that trade like that on that loss. Sometimes to go high as 400, 500, I don't panic. The next day, maybe 3rd day, 4th day, you still be dangling around 400, 300. I still don't worry. I go about my other activities. I don't touch the trade. I don't open any other position. The following week, that a drawdown 300 might just check, might come back to like -$70. Then maybe in the evening or following day, you just find yourself that you're in profit of like maybe plus $50, $100. So what I do is, when I find myself in profit, maybe like $100 profit, I modify. Modify means you change your stop loss price. You change it to you're already in profit. So just modify to any price between where you bought and the present price. Any price you put it there, you always be in profit. So you just change the value, change that number, you change your stop loss in such a way that if the price should retrace, if it's going to take you out of the market, you still end up in profit. So when I can, when I can successfully achieve that, modify myself in profit, I don't worry about that trade anymore. I can now open another position with that same one lot size. So whatever happens on that, whatever is going to happen to that when I'm already in profit, so it's not my business anymore. I'm on a new position now. This new position, anything can still happen. You can still go the same pattern in loss also, or you can also go in profit immediately. Anything can happen. So if it goes in profit immediately, just modify. If it goes in profit, modify. So the goal is to modify in profit. That's the only reason why you can. That's only when you should open any other position. If you don't, and if it doesn't come up in profit, don't open any other position. Or if it's in profit, close, then you can open another position. But if you are in loss, don't open any other position until when that one trade gives you profit, then you can close or modify to open another position. I use this pattern consistently every day. Look, some people they maybe they want to pay house rent, they want to pay hospital bills or school fees. So they take if they open this one position now, they will be so eager to open another one. Or maybe they see an opportunity in the market, they just want to rush and open a new position. They just keep opening. I don't trade like that. I manage my risk very well. I have this, I'm able to endure. I'm able to, like, I don't stress about the market. I just maintain that my one position, that one trade. Even though it's going to give me little profit, I don't mind. But the truth is, this profit that is going to give me, if I do it now, do it tomorrow, do it next tomorrow, do it after 5 days. If you accumulate that, if you have a month to withdraw, if you accumulate those profits, I was able to make 3,000 that first month. The second month, I did exactly the same thing. I follow that pattern. There are some trades you take immediately to give you profit, so you have the opportunity of closing in time. So you meet trades like that, so you meet the ones that will take you to loss. You have to hold for some time. After 2-3 days, that's when you now start closing in profit. So when you accumulate all these things together, at the end of the month, you will have gathered a lot of. Second month, I was able to make 10,000. On my phone, account, I was using a lot size of 10. And I was consistently doing like that, just to one position. When I get to profit, I don't care what that profit is going to give me. If it's giving me $200 and something, I close it. If it ends in 1,000, I close it. I just keep accumulating those profits like that. Sometimes every day. Sometimes if I'm in loss, I don't trade. I just leave that one trade to keep playing out. But when it gets to profit, then I modify. Then I'll be able to open another position. It's just one. For most people, they just open positions, not putting into consideration the drawdown, that there's a drawdown to this thing that they are doing. So if you follow this pattern, even though you're on that trade, you're in loss and the news comes up, there's still high chances that you're not going to lose that account because you're on just one position and the kind of loss that you're using on that kind of account. So I was able to do this. If you try this pattern and you do it consistently, you apply that patience that, okay, I'm in loss, don't open another position. When you see the profit, you modify, then that's when you can open another position. If you do it like that consistently on just one position, you'll be able to achieve something at the end of every month. My trades are there, the history are there. It's not, the history doesn't lie. And and people were asking, how do you do this thing? How do you do this? That's exactly how I did it. There was no magic. There was nothing. I didn't do anything special. I just followed that simple pattern. And I was considering making it. Sometimes I might even close at $50. I don't mind. Sometimes I'll close at $150. I'll just keep piling everything up. Once I was able to accumulate my profit to that extent, but I didn't lose that account. There were times when it would come up, but it will not have any effect on my account. My account will still hold until when the market swings and I get back to profit. So to follow that pattern consistently, you will not blow your account the way you've been blowing your account consistently. you will be able to, you will see that there will be changes in the way, there will be changes in your account
Trading
management.
pattern, yeah.
So that's exactly how I do. If you have any question, you can ask me.
Yeah. So we are going to have the section for question and answer. Probably take 3 or 4 questions. But one thing I just want to say is I want to say a very big thank you to you. You actually took your time to, take everyone through how not to lose a funding account. 2 things I was able to like deduce from everything you said. Number 1, patience. Don't jump into the market. Don't try and do it now. No. Patience, and then have a timeline. What are you trying to achieve? 1 lot size now. Like I said, you give an example. Someone, because they want to pay for something, they go all into the market.
Exactly.
1 lot size, and then the news goes against them. You took everyone through the processes. Going one by one, modify your. Is not one thing I've come to understand about forex market is if you're not patient with your trading, you keep blowing your account. You keep depositing to brokers. You keep buying prop firms. So the best thing you can do, because most times the whole idea of trading is not all about the technical setup. You can have your technical setup and everything, and then it's correct. Your technical setup is correct, but because you enter with too much lot size or you're not patient, probably a fundamental news just spike against you. I've experienced quite a whole number of times when your setup, I've analyzed NAS 100 supposed to go up, and then there's a new CPI, and because of that I'll close the trade. Let me enter sell, and then after CPI has come down, news is not going, everything is not going back up. You'll not be like, why did I not just follow my setup? I always tell people, I say it's best you follow your setup and then you blow your account and you lose. You learn from it than you leave your setup and then so thank you so much for taking out time to I will say you're a teacher indeed. You're a forest teacher indeed. You took out time to lecture everybody, teach everybody how to not to lose a funded account, how to keep their funded account. The whole idea of forex is to be able to make more money. The market is big. You can't even take 1% of it. You can't even take 0.1% of it. But take a chunk of what you can take. The idea is to have more dollars in your wallet. The idea is to have more money in your bank account. But if you're not patient, if you want to, make it overnight or hit your target a day, that's where. And then we have a 25% discount that is up. Courtesy of Dr. Bills, we are pushing out this discount. So this discount code will be only available, it will be active till the end of this call session with Dr. Bills. So we Dr. Bills, 2 more things that we're going to do is number 1, we're going to do the question and answer, and then number 2 is you're going to be picking 2 winners that are going to go with 2 10K accounts. So I want to go through the question and answer section now and see if we can answer 2 questions. Okay. Okay, so someone asked the question. He said, what lot size is suitable for a 5K account? Quite a whole number. $5,000, like the most sought after accounts on Consumate. So someone is asking, what can I do? I'm trading 5K account. I don't have money to buy a 50K account like Dr. Bills or to buy a 400K account like Dr. Bills. I can only manage to buy a 5K account. So how can I grow this account steadily, and not lose the account? So Dr. Bills.
Yeah, the perfect lot size for a 5K account is 0.1. 1 position.
So I believe the person got the answer. A 5K account, the perfect is 0.1. Minimize your losses. The account metrics is there. It will show you how much you can lose in a day. So, and then if you notice that you're on a losing spree, I think it's best to take a break from the market. I think one of the other issues many traders have is revenge trading. You lose, you want to hit the market back. You cannot hit the market back. Definitely, the market is either the market keeps hitting you, or you take your time and then be able to take your profit out of it. Okay, so someone asked, said, please, Dr. Bills, where can we see if there is news on the market? So they're asking for websites to
Yeah,
know
you can
if
use
there's.
Forex Factory.
Okay, so he said Forex Factory. I think there's another one, FX News or something. So, but I think Forex Factory gives a very detailed,
Yeah.
analysis, high impact, low impact, medium impact. That's what I use also, and then I think I recommend Forex Factory also. Okay. So do we have any other? Dr. Bills, sorry to ask you. Okay, so Dr. Bills, someone said, sorry to ask you, but are you a day trader or a swing trader?
Apparently, I can say I fall between both because the only thing I do is just modify my trade. So regardless of whatever happens, if it's going to swing, I benefit from it, and if it's still going to retrace and hit the price in which I modify to, I still take my profit like that. So that was how I trade.
Okay, someone is commenting here. He said, well-treated aspect of where I'm lacking. Thank you for the well-detailed information. Much love. So you really took out your time. You see, someone said, no question. I just want to thank Dr. Bills for the secret he shared. So a whole lot of people are actually excited for for sharing your wealth of knowledge with them, talking to them about how to keep a funding account. And then, Dr. Bills has been a very, very great support to the Bound Consummate. Every Friday he's always giving out this account. And for some of you that must have won the account, he actually buys this account. He pays for them. So hardly we see someone that has made enough and they want to give out to everybody to also make. He's doing it every weekend, every Friday. People are winning accounts on Dr. B's page. So thank you so much for being a teacher and then also being a giver. Yeah, I think that's so. I think that would be it for today. So I think it's time for. So how are we going to pick our winners now, Dr. B? So what is the criteria for you to pick?
What's the criteria to pick the winners?
Yeah, criteria. So it depends on you.
So I can just pick anybody on the list, or how?
Yes, just pick anybody you want.
So it's going to be my lucky winner today.
So it's going to be a lucky winner today. So you just mention the person's name, or
should we do it this
way? I think let's do it this way. I don't know. So the chat section is going to be open for just 30 seconds. So I want everybody to post the email that they have registered on Consummate Trader. So with that email, Dr. Bills will just be able to scroll through and pick 2 people. So the chat box will be open for just 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. So I'm coming 1 minute. Okay. Okay, so in 30 seconds, post your email, and then Dr. Bills, after 30 seconds, I will disable the chat box, and then Dr. Bills will pick his 2 winners. So chat box is open, and then 30 seconds start counting now. So post your emails. Wow. And then so Dr. Bills has to pick his winners. And if Dr. Bills feels like, oh, I want to pay for 10 people, I want to do for 5 people extra, yeah, I think 30 seconds, 10 seconds more, 10 seconds more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Dr. Bills, from Consummate, we are doing 2 giveaways, and so I said you want to give out accounts to some other people. So yeah, pick your
Okay.
winners for tonight.
There are too many males here. So, two, yeah? Just two.
Yeah, just two. Just two.
Okay, let's make it five. I'll pay for three people.
Oh,
Because there are
nice.
too many males here.
So Dr. Biz is paying for 3 more people, 10K accounts. Or is it 10K or 5K accounts you are doing?
Since those ones are getting 10K, so let's make it 10K for everybody, for the five of them.
Okay. 10K account for the 5 people. So
Well. Or should I pick the first 5 people?
yeah, pick the first 5 people.
Like the first 5 people to send their mail.
Oh, so you're picking the first 5 people.
I'm just asking.
So no, it depends on you. Anyhow you want to like, anyhow you want to like do it. So we have people joining us on YouTube too. Maybe next week we are going to consider YouTube guys to to get to win our giveaway. But for now, let's focus on Zoom people that are able to join.
Okay, let's pick the first 5 people.
The first 5 people.
That's Moses Oruma199@gmail.com. Steven
Moses Oruma
15@gmail.com. Joshua Samson 1309@hotmail.com. Then Sugar200@gmail.com. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Atatukeme@gmail.com. I think there are 5 of them.
Okay, just let me get their names down so we can Joshua Jackson 1309@hotmail.com. Sugar200@gmail.com, and then the last person is Atatukeme @gmail.com. So guys, Dr. Bills has picked 5 of his winners, 3 accounts courtesy of him. So we have our winners: Moses Oruma 199, Stephen Kwako 15, Joshua Jackson 1309, Achuga, and then Atatukeme. So thank you all guys for joining. Don't forget the discount code is still up, and we'll try as much as possible to keep it up for the next 30 minutes. So same time next week, we're gonna have another speaker to talk to us. But once again, we want to, personally, I want to take our time to appreciate you, Dr. Biz, for creating time from a busy schedule to join us tonight and talk to everybody about how not to lose a funding account. You took your time to teach everybody, and then not only teaching, you're able to like give account to people. Thank you so much for all that you do to the trading community at large. Thank you for particularly to the consummate traders profession. We are super grateful for all that you do. Thank you so much. So guys, the videos will be up, the particular section where Dr. Biz was talking and then teaching us about how not to lose a funding account is going to be out later this week, and then you guys can watch it and listen to his teachings once again. So yeah, I'm even thinking probably we should start a podcast with Dr. Biz, podcast with Dr. Biz. I think it's going to be very interesting. So yeah, thank you so much everybody. Thank you for joining. See you guys again next week. Don't forget the discount code is up, 25%, any account of your choice apart from synthetic. Every account of your choice, you get it. And yeah, let's start trading and don't let us lose a funded account.